Welcome to Essence. I'm your host, and today I have a guest. I hope you learn, I hope you love this show, and I hope you laugh together with us. Karibu sana.
Well, thank you for having me. Kwa majina, my name is Pablo Mo. I'm an artist. I'm also a music producer. And yeah, nachezeanga tu hizo line.
As an artist, what do you do?
Okay, as an artist, obviously, it mainly involves like kuandika mangoma, singing, obviously, alafu yeah, kuziproduce na kabia sasa hiyo part nyingine, na obviously kujipromote.
What types of songs do you write or do you sing?
That is somewhat confusing because najua imeendanga tu na age. Like time fulani nilikuwa nafanya hip hop, ikakam time fulani ninafanya reggae. So mahali niko at the moment, I have come to realize that all my songs do depend on what I'm going through at that particular time. So I might write some hip hop songs depending on maybe what I've been listening to. But I don't have like a specific genre that I go after. But sana sana utanipata kwa hip hop, kwa reggae. I also do gospel. Like my last year, tuseme tu last year, all the songs that I did were gospel. No music gospel artist.
Mbona huwezi jirefer as a gospel artist?
I'm not a gospel artist in the sense that sifanyangi tu ngoma tu za kuimbia tu Yesu. I do what you might call positive music. So nitafanya ngoma za watu wachache na pia nitafanya ngoma za watu wa nje, but bado zikae positive. So I will not like label myself a gospel artist because I'm not. Ndio tusikuwe na tashwishi pale mbele.
Yeah. Tell us about your story, how ulikuja learn about manze, I have this skill, I have this passion for this thing. Tell us about your story.
Truly speaking, sijui, I have no idea where it started, but I can pinpoint a place in time.
Yeah.
Kuna time yenye like wakati nilikuwa seko we were doing sijui ama watu wanafanya hivyo, lakini sisi tulikuwa na time yenye tunajibamba tu pale hivi kwa kona, tunagonga desk, we do ma freestyle manini. So at that time, that was quite a long time ago, pia nikaanza kuandika. Then, but we were doing it for fun back then. So I wrote a song and I realized maybe naweza kuwa mnoma kwa hii kitu. So I kept on doing that, and it became a passion of mine. So saima nimefika I can write a song real quick depending nile beat yenye umenipatia. Experiences have been a bit weird. A bit hazijakuwa consistent. Like when I started tulianza nikiwa psycho. Then after secondary, after having finished doing what I was doing in psycho summer, I got into this other lifestyle. Ya sherehe, raha. So that kind of derailed me for a very long time. Juu sikuwa naweza kutulia. So I couldn't focus on something particular juu ya hii side ingine. So during that time, I couldn't say I did much, but yes, the writing was there even when I'm down ama nini. Even in those days, wakati sikuwa sikizana na watu kwa sababu ya tabia zangu mbaya, I was still doing a bit of writing. Then obviously experience between mimi na wazazi, it has not been haikuwa smooth because they did not understand like how mimi nataka kuwa musician na watu wengine. My parents are traditional, so wanashindwa kwa nini watu wengine wanataka kuwa businessmen, watu wengine wanataka kuwa lawyers. Mimi sina shughuli na hizo, sina hizo vitu kwa akili yangu. So mine was artistic. I've always been nikienda hii pale ya art, like drawing, pia mimi ni mnoma. So yeah, music just came naturally.
Maybe let me ask you, uliwa convince aje ndio wakakulete kufanya like music?
Hakuna cha kuwa convince. Sisi imekuwa ni struggle, imekuwa tu ni struggle. Like from day one ilikuwa tu ni problem. My dad actually does he does play the keyboard. He's also part of a choir even right now as we're speaking. Some Catholic choir. Lakini he did not like see ile part yenyewe ati mimi ninaweza chukua music as a career, ni make some money out of it. So that has always been a struggle, but I understand it's because of his generation. We live in different generations.
Yeah.
Hata pia najua junior wangu pia kuna mahali tutapitana ikifika hiyo time.
Yeah.
But it has been a struggle. I really tried, but after kuona huyo jamaa badiliki, hata ukijua I have been to schools, I've been to different universities doing different courses, business courses, computer courses, hata mimi mpaka nimefanya psychology.
Wow.
But I did not hazikuwa zinanibamba. I did not pursue that. So I decided, I think waliona huyu jamaa wacha tu to give in. So sasa hizi venye tunasikizana kabisa.
Nini ilifanya ukaendelea ukapush ukasema let me just continue with it, hata kama watu wamekata, hata kama watu wame bring down wakasema huwezi fanya?
There's always this thing watu wanasemaga you cannot, sijui watu wa kitambo walikuwa na idea ya kuwa talent mapema. Like you killed someone's talent ukiona tu. Mtu unaweza ona mtu anajua kucheza ball vizuri sana, but hamtaki acheze ball, mnataka aende akafanya law. Akienda huko hivyo anaenda kuflop. So in the end hakuna mwenye anasaidika. So mimi sijui hiyo. I believe if you can make money using your talent, use that path. And right now there's a whole bunch of opportunities. Let's call them opportunities, where people are using their talents to make money. So if your kid is able to use a talent or is really good in something, why don't you nurture that kwake? Acha hiyo kitu grow kutoka kiwa mtoto kwa jua anajuaga akona support inside, because si pia masomo sio kila kitu. Pia kuna life, kuna masomo na bado kuna life. So kutoboa hii life, you need a way. Everyone needs a way to survive. Some of us tutasoma, some of us to be talent. If my path is using talent, kwa nini unikataza? I don't understand.
Is there probably maybe someone ulikuwa unaangalia unasema manze nataka kufika hiyo point, ama nataka kufika a whole lot level, like another level of that person, like a role model at that time ama even now?
Okay, back then nilikuwa naangalia like because I was a hip hop head. So I was kina Talib Kweli, West Coast music, hizo ma hip hop za kina Dre. Yeah, hiyo time ilikuwa inanisukuma. But as of right now, I don't think I have a role model. Hakuna mmoja nafuata. Everyone has their own path. And I don't know exactly what they have gone through ndio wafike mahali bako. Their path and mine are different. So I rather build myself. Yes, kuna wale ninaangaliaga ninaona this guy is doing something that I would like to achieve in future. But kusema nitafuata maisha yangu ikaeka yake, I do not do that. Personally, I prefer to work with the guys that I have. Wale wase tuko nao hapo on the same level na tuko na the same goals. Like we are pushing for something and we are not going to let anyone to sideline. So right now I'm very focused. Hawezi kama mwanzo kuniambia sijui tutoke hapa tuende tukafanye sijui vitu wewe unataka. Why? Kwa nini niende? I'm not going to do that because I know what I want. Na ninajua mahali ninataka kufika. And I can tell right now, huyu jamaa anaweza nisaidia kufika na huyu hawezi. So it's up to me to choose. Mimi sitakufuata, si ati kuna chuki hapa nini, but your goals and my goals do not align. So if your goals align with mine, there's a probability that tutasukuma in the same direction. So I prefer that. Tuende na watu tunawezana.
Wow. Yeah. Relationship wise.
Yes, relationship. Mimi niko na wife, I have a beautiful wife back at home. Na pia niko na kajunior kadogo.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out to your wife wherever she
babe,
is.
Mahali yuko, najua leo. Yes. Aliko kwenye mtandao ndio okay.
Is there a point where ulifika ukasema, ama is there a point where uliko kwa hiyo relationship alafu kuna time ilifika ukaona manze inani mess up akili, ama maybe ina consume a lot of my time, well maybe ningekuwa nafanya kitu kingine?
Like the relationship itself?
Yeah, the relationship itself. Was it draining you at some point?
No, I don't think relationship made it really anyway. I think once you find the right person, things kind of just fall into place. What might happen though is the other side, draining the relationship.
Oh yeah.
Ikikaa hiyo. Kwa sababu like I have a day job, kuna ile job ninafanyaga, then I have this music thing that is happening. So in order to balance the job, bado ni balance kufanya ngoma na bado ni balance kuingia kwa relationship. Kuna moja inakuwa inaumia somewhere. One side is bound to get na matashwishi. And unluckily that is always the relationship. So kwa sababu mahali niko siko at a point where ninataka kukua, right? And sacrifices have to be made in some sort of way. So unapata ninatoka job alafu bado ninakalia like my production part, nitafika at around mpaka 2. Utanipata tu niko kwa comp ninajaribu kutengeneza mabit na ninajaribu kufanya two things to do with music. Yaani kilala by the time ya my wife anaamka, mimi anasikuagi kwa hao, nilishatoka nikaenda shughuli. So yeah, it does affect in that way.
Wow. That is nice. Kwa hii muziki, kwa hii industry ya music in Kenya, unaona ime evolve in a positive way or in a negative way?
Okay. I don't know if things evolve in a negative way, but evolving is evolving. It will always be there. The changes will always be there. The music industry is dynamic in some sort of way. Inatoka one place in another place. No, my generation, the generation that was there before me, the generation in Akam, we are definitely not going to be listening to the same thing.
Yeah.
So you cannot say it's proceeding negatively. Hata kama zile vitu watu wanaimba saa hii don't seem to make sense.
Yeah.
That is the generation of now, and they are doing what they know how to do. So we cannot like hatuwezi bakata tuanze kusema ati sio wanafanya vitu hata watu wengine hawawezi sikiza. I'm assuming zile like zile vitu mimi ninasikizanga, my parents also hawasikizanga. And I'm assuming kile mtoto anakuwa anasikiza lazima kutakuwa na conflict. So industry ina like change. Hopefully it'll change for the better, and maybe there will be music that everyone can listen to, because that is what basically we are looking for.
People have like different perspectives about music. Like the older generation wanaona ni kama music ya sahi ime impact negatively on their kids. How do you feel about it? Like sahi unaona ime impact negatively or positively?
Kwani yao iliwa impact aje? Hakuna time yenye nisikia the older generation ikisema ati hiyo music ya saa hiyo yenye inasikizwa saa hiyo ina impact the youth like positively. Yote inakuwa tu negative. That is what they all claim. So hiyo hakuna kitu kaa hiyo. It's positive in this way. If it's the idea of whether it's affecting positively or negatively, mimi sione venye ina nini, kwa sababu the older generation bado wanasemaga music of any time, hata ukiambiwa ni nani ama ni nani, at that time when they were all wakisikiza hii music ingine, it's assumed it's affecting the youth negatively. Hata haijalishi ni time gani. Sisi hata sasa tukisikiza magoma like kuna zile vitu obviously sikubaliane nazo, maybe in terms of content ya hiyo ngoma, but if it comes to artistically ama poetically, if I can put it that way, it's still growth in some way. People will grow differently. Tunadili na watu tofauti sahihi, so hakuna cha negative ama positive.
Wow. We are taking a short break and we'll be coming back. Welcome back to Essence, and I'm here with Pablo Mo. Yeah. So, Mr. Pablo, before you started doing like music production, because you've said you're a producer, right?
Yeah.
Ulikuwa unafanya nini before uanze hii stuff zote ya music production or being an artist? Ulikuwa unafanya?
Niko hustle tu. Nimefanya vitu mob, nimeuza kwa shop. I have actually taught music in schools with a different group of people. the guys are actually walini inspire kufanya hii story ya music kabisa. Then I've also I've worked in a TV station, 2 of them actually, as an audio engineer and nini, so it's been a journey through sound.
Can you like give a difference between what you did before and how like what you're doing right now? Una feel gani uko more comfortable in?
Afadhali, you see, when I'm working for myself, like when I'm producing my own music, I am in control. This is mine, this is me, this is my style, this is what I want. But when you're working for someone else, you are under rules. And rules hazikuwagi always ideal for like a person who is motivated and a person who wants to grow. Kumweka under certain rule, mwambie sasa hivi ndio unapaswa kufanya. Like you do not make the person's creativity come out. Unamaliza tu. So I would prefer to work for myself because nikijifanyia kazi and I know what limits I can go. Na hakuna rules yenye inanikataza kufanya anything I want. So yeah.
Kwa sector finances, maybe inalipa, like is it really paying you? Unalipa na music production as a music producer, as an artist, are you being paid well enough for you to cater for your wife, your children or your child?
Sitadanganya niseme ati wewe pesa ziko mingi huku hivi. The game is about opportunities. The money is there in the industry, lakini sasa lazima uko na ile information ya kwenye hiyo pesa inatoka. That is, I think, one of the biggest problems that we have as an industry in Kenya. Pesa iko, tunasikiaga pesa zinareleasiwa, but you have no idea kwenye zinareleasiwa. That information usually never reaches the youth ama the artists ama kitu kama hiyo. So unabakishanga artist amebaki ako black. But if you are going to push with music once kufanya video zingine, like music is broad. The reason why I do music production is like niko na watu wenye tunalini nao. I get to interact with a lot of artists in my line of work. So unaweza get those your music production bado. As an artist yourself, you can promote your own YouTube channel and content to bado make dough out of that. Sometimes unasikia kama kuna grants. I don't know, I have never gotten any of them, but nasikia bado kuna doka hizo zenye zikam. But I have combined like music production. I also do videography, by the way, to support that side. Mimi niko rounded, so I started with music, nikaona hii bambi peke yake, nikaongeza production, now into videography. It's a whole thing I have going. How
do you describe like an all-rounded artist? Because you are probably
I do everything.
And just describe
regarding my productions. I make my own music. After that, I produce my own music. That means I make the beats, I play the instruments, then I do my own mixing and mastering. Alafu utanipata bado mimi ndio bado najipromote, which is it's quite hard. It's not easy, especially kwanza sahi. Now you're competing against people who have distributors and stuff. But the good thing about it can be done. Kuna artists Kenya na ninaonaga wana like they have a fan base, serious fan base, na kama wakadinali, they have a serious fan base. Wala watu wezi watu pale. And they are doing good. They are consistent in what they are doing, and we can actually see what they are doing. So yeah.
At the moment una mentamse.
Hapana.
Kwa nini?
Why? Like, okay, this is what I mean. Unachiki mahali tuko, see, I think I've told you before, tunafanya like, I run with people who have the same like goal. So, we are moving towards a certain direction. Sijafika mahali nitachomoka kwa hii mat, niende tena kwa ile ingine kuambia venye hao watadrive. Na bado mimi mwenyewe I'm not complete. You get? So yes, I can maybe say a word or two about something, but it doesn't give me that authority to like tell someone hivi na hivi ukifanya ndio hivi na hivi itatokea. No, I'm not yet there, and I would be lying to someone if I told them that.
Kama kuna mse ana look up to you, will you be like, what would you tell them? Kuna mtu anakuangalia sasa anasema nataka kufika Bezu mse amefika, ama place mse amefika to this certain level, I want to reach there. What would you advise them?
May I tell someone, if you have a passion and you or you're really passionate about something, insist kufanya hiyo kitu, fanya hiyo kitu. It doesn't matter what people say, it doesn't matter what people think, because at the end of the day people are always going to think about lazima watu wata think about something, lazima watu watabonga, people will always say stuff, whether you are doing positively or you are doing negatively. It doesn't matter what you do, people are going to talk about you, whether you like it, whether you don't like it. So kama uko na passion, why not just pursue it? Wacha waongee. So just follow your dream, always kuma where you can, and there is something, like if you're really passionate about something, this is something I believe in. If you're really passionate about something and you keep at it, you keep doing it, somehow doors keep opening along the, hata kukikali kama pale mbele kuna ukuta of some kind, in some sort of way things always tend to work out. That is why I am 100% sure that mahali ninaenda, I'm headed in the right direction, then I'm not going to stop. Yes.
Unaona ukifika wapi, like in the next 5 years?
I'm not going to put a limit. Mimi ni kuenda wacha tuende mpaka kwa
like for now, where do you envision yourself?
Okay. And I understand what you're talking about. Me, I want to be comfortable, like nifike mahali all my needs are met. I say I can take care of my people wako tu sawa. I make a name in this industry, something like that. Mahali, yes, niko comfortable. Alafu si mahali niende, then after like 1 month then nirudi chini. No, you want to build a foundation in such a way that ukishafika pale you can be able to maintain that line. Ukaitu pale hivi, so now you just cheap.
Each time yenye umekuwa, do you feel like you've grown from where you have been, like from where umetoka?
Yes, I have grown.
How much have you grown? Just
quite a big lot. Because I can say that unatikipa pale mbele it was just like a boy's dream.
Yeah.
Unataka kufanya hivi, unataka kujua kufanya vitu. But once you start doing them, you and start realizing some of these things, your head even changes, the way you look at it, even your perspective changes. Like how I viewed the music industry hapo mbeleni, it's not the same way I might look at it right now, because there's things I have seen, there are things I have seen for myself. Vitu nimejiona watu wakifanya, vitu ninaona mtu akifanya akifail, watu wengine wanafanya something else wana succeed. So yeah, it has changed. I think my thinking is more mature when it comes to the music or the music industry as a whole.
Talking about failure, ushai fail at some point?
Kufail kawaida, tunafail, tukafail, hata sahi bado tutafail. I know that it's going to happen, but that doesn't mean that we're going to stop. So you fail, amka na uendelee.
You learn from it.
Yeah. Mashida zinakuaga, mashida ni part of us, part of the society, part of what we are doing. So hata kama vitu zinakaa right sahi, vitu zinaelekea in the right direction, bado nitakutana na hizo hurdles. And if that doesn't mean that sasa nitakutana na hizo hurdles, then I decide no, I have worked for too long and for I've worked too damn hard kuanza kusema sasa nimeacha.
Okay, taking you back to your relationship and your wife, how did she take everything? Like, alikuwa na filaje about your career?
Okay, in the beginning it was quite hard because huyu jamaa hakuagi, huyu jamaa akamwageza zingine hazieleweki mara, and then you see the music industry, like you meet people, not everyone is the straight to say hivyo, sio kila mtu wako straight, and she also knows that. So it's been quite a journey kujaribu ku come to terms with the fact that huyu jamaa rai kuachana na muziki. So yeah, she does support what I'm doing. And in the near future pia tunapanga like to consolidate everything, we do something that kitu moja as a family. Instead of mimi niko huku na yeye ako huku, I think that will be much better for the family and also for that togetherness and the relationship to grow.
Thank you so much. It has been amazing. Thank you for letting us hear your story. Thank you for letting us learn from you.
Karibu. It has been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure. Watu wakupata wapi? Watu huku nje, like mtu akitaka kutafuta na kupata wapi?
Okay, my socials, Instagram na Pablo Mo official. You can find me there. YouTube ni Pablo Mo. Kwanza hiyo YouTube subscribe.
Subscribe kwa channel yake.
Yeah, so I'm on Twitter as Pablo Mo official too. I'm not on Facebook. You to the atara. But yeah, that is where you can find me. But all platforms apart from those ones, zile akina Google, akina Pablo Mo.
We call it a wrap today, and thank you for joining us in this talk. Thank you for being with us. It was all for today. Bye bye.